Good evening. It's 9 p.m. here in Seoul. Thank you for joining us on Arirang News. We start with President Yoon's pledge to make Korea's southern port city of Busan a global hub for business and logistics. This came during his series of discussions with members of the public, the first time being held outside the capital. Our correspondent Oh Soo-young leads us off.
South Korea will enact a special law to turn the city of Busan into a global business hub as the country looks to narrow regional gaps and spur development across areas outside the capital. That's according to President Yoon Suk Yeol on Tuesday during the 11th round of policy discussions with citizens in the southern coastal city. Focusing on balanced regional development, Yoon extended a series of forums focusing on people's livelihoods to areas outside of Seoul and Gyeonggi-do Province. Busan was the first stop, the very venue where Yoon last year pledged to usher in a local era, giving regional governments more regulatory freedom to shape policies when it comes to promoting business, creating commercial zones, education and cultural assets. With the aim of turning Busan into the country's second major city, Yoon said Busan would pursue 3 landmark policies to enhance people's livelihoods: boost jobs and economic activities, health and welfare services, with targeted education policies to nurture talent. He said the special law for Busan would aim to foster logistics, finance and high-tech sectors, establishing a new airport on Gadokdo Island by 2029, redeveloping the North Port, and relocating the Korea Development Bank to the city to boost financing, as well as develop a second Centum commercial district to foster startups. Also emphasizing education and cultural development, Yoon pledged to support childcare and education by backing the construction of a children's hospital in Busan, and also the city's major cultural industries such as film and sports. With the so-called Busan model as an example, he said efforts to develop non-capital areas would help overcome their shrinking demographics, as well as the country's chronically low birth rate.
진정한 지방시대를 열어가기 위해서는 산업과 일자리만으로는 부족합니다. 교육, 의료, 문화를 비롯한 지역의 정주 여건을 확 바꿔서 삶의 질을 확실하게 높여야 합니다.
Earlier in the day, the president called on his secretaries to formulate tax incentives and subsidies for firms that develop policies that encourage employees to have children. South Korea's birth rate is the lowest in the world, currently at 0.78 children per woman, and is expected to further drop to around 0.6 this year. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.